blessed. Good evening to one and all. Here to do another video of Jack in the Box Gully in St. Thomas, starting from Prout Village. This is Prout Village in St. Thomas. And this is the gully here, and across from here will be the former West Indies Records Limited. West Indies Records Limited that used to produce records for the reggae music, calypso music, soca music, and other forms of Caribbean music. West Indies Records Limited is across here, or was across here. This is the former operates plantation and sugar factory, which later became the West Indies Records Limited, WIRL. So here at Prout Village, once again. Looking back down through Prout Village. So after the factory closed down, it later became the West Indies Records Limited, WIRL. Used to produce records for calypso, soca, reggae, spooge, and other forms of Caribbean music. So I'm in the parish of St. Thomas once again, which is in the center of the island. St. Thomas and St. George are the two parishes in Barbados, in the center of the island, best referred to as the heart of Barbados or the central uplands of Barbados. The road straight ahead will lead you back into St. Joseph, with Sugar Hill, Airy Hill, Lambings, and and a bit of St. Joseph as well. So this is Jack in the Box. So this is all Jack in the Box Gully here in St. Thomas. So I forgot to mention that Operate is on the border with St. Thomas and St. George. So where the records company is St. Thomas. So this is Jack in the Box Gully here, also referred to as the granddaddy of gullies. Let me take another turn through. Looking back at the water Prout. You can see the sunset over here. Jack in the Box is referred to as the granddaddy of gullies. So St. Thomas is in the center of the island. I just mentioned that. And St. Thomas is the parish in which my family from my mother's side originated from. In the nearby Vault Road. So this is the beautiful countryside. You can hear one of the cows moving out here. So this is a very lonely road. people use this as a cross-country route to get away from the busy traffic on the highway, especially during peak hours. But a lot of people are afraid to pass through here because of a lot of things that used to happen in the past. Some which I was told later on that is myths, and some that are not myths. People used to be afraid to pass through here because people used to hear that people used to kidnap you and throw you in the gully, and when your family can't find you, they will find your remains in the gully and all sort of thing. And they hear a lot of people used to go missing out here. People used to get robbed out here, and rape and kill and all sort of thing. So that is what has or had a lot of people skeptical about passing through, both riding, driving, or walking. But as you can see, it is well traveled now, and it is even well paved. The Member of Parliament for St. Thomas, Cynthia Ford, appealed to her government some time back to have the road paved for motorists to have to get around. So I will stop here. This is where I usually stop whenever I come to Jack in the Box, Gully. So as I said before, we can see the former West Indies Records Limited. Here, the chimney, which was previously Operates Plantation and Sugar Factory. Then it later became West Indies Records Limited, and now it is Barbados Packaging Industries. So this is the beautiful rustic countryside here in Barbados. You can hear the animals grazing, the cows. So we are in the center of the island, here in St. Thomas. So Jack in the Box is bounded by Prout, Rock Spring, Mount Wilton, Clifton Hill, and Rock Spring. So as I said before, we are also in close proximity to two caves, Harrison's Cave and Cole's Cave. Coles Cave is the closest cave, but Harrison's Cave is in close proximity. But the nearest is Coles Cave, which is an ordinary cave. About a year or two ago, they had an incident in Coles Cave where some guys who were exploring through the cave got into difficulty when the water got high. The water got high and they nearly drowned. They had to get the jaws of life to save them. So Coles Cave is not like Harrison's Cave. Coles Cave is a completely different cave. It have to have torchlight to go down there, and they have to notify the authorities, I think the people that are responsible for the caves and so on, to go down there. Well, Harrison's Cave is a different story. Harrison's Cave is something different. Harrison's Cave is an underground cave which has guided tours, has tram rides showing you down in the cave, and it shows you down in the cave, and it shows you the stalagmites and stalactites, and there's a time when they turn off the lights. Harrison's Cave and Coles Cave are both in the parish of St. Thomas, but Harrison's Cave is more a tourist attraction. Many people use this road to get to and from Harrison's Cave, especially if they're cross-country motorists. Many people use this road to get from north to south, or from south to north, or from south to west, or from east to west, or vice versa. Many people use this road to get around, so they will have to use the busy traffic on the highway. People will use this road so that they will avoid the busy traffic on the highway, especially during rush hours. I won't go to the Gully. The road is narrow, so as I said before, whenever I go through the Gully, I will have to be entering from the other side, which is the Spring Ashford Long Road side. But I wouldn't really enter from this side, Jack in the Box, that kind of way. Thanks for watching now. Have a blessed evening. Yeah, Crystal, yeah. Alright. See how rustic and peaceful out here is. Thank you guys for watching now. And have a blessed evening.